Hey everyone, it's Christian from SuperKamiGuru9000. I'm here with King of Lightning, and here is my interview. Thank you so much, King of Lightning, for coming on for the interview today.
Dude, man, it's a pleasure because me and you have been friends for, a little while in the Cloud Village, want to support my dude, Super Kami Guru. So, King of Lightning's here to represent the Cloud Village, here to represent good quality manga reviewing. Good quality shit, people.
That's what we try to deliver.
That's what we try to do. We try to, promote. We try to, make this community a better place because it is a community. There is a community. I don't care what no one says. There is an anime community. Okay, we are
right.
here. We enjoy. There are anime people who do AMVs. I happen to be a reviewer. People who do solely discussions or unboxings. We are a community. I don't care what no one says. We are. Okay, if you sit down and if you watch anime on a weekly, monthly basis, guess what? You're part of the community.
I know a guy that makes AMVs, but just to show you specific anime artists. So he'll just make compilation videos. Like, that's how specific you can get. You can get guys like that. That's my friend Blue00. I think I'm saying his screen name right. If I'm not, I'll fucking link it somewhere. But yeah, you can get anything you want, man. You can get anything you want. And that's because it's a community and everyone's doing their part.
Exactly. And, we're here to support the community in any way, shape, and form. And when it comes to, people who, like the big three, I love the big three, but people, there's other series out there, check them out. They're right there for you. You just got to go and venture. So my channel offers you the opportunity to go check out other series, other shonen. Of course, one seinen, which is Berserk, which in my opinion is the greatest manga ever.
Oh, yeah.
Period, end of story. Oh, my people, I cannot express to you the need to go check out Berserk. It has the romance, it has the action, it has the suspense, the drama, it has the deep intertwining plots. At the same time, it has that epic, just cool main character. And the humor you have with Puck, oh my goodness, it's so good. It's too good.
I don't mean to argue with you, but I actually got mad when Puck got introduced. I'm kind of okay with him now, but I was like, oh, they got the character with the big goofy anime eyes now. I was so mad on the second half. I was like, no, it was so serious. But Puck even said, hey man, if you didn't have me, this series would be way too dark. And it's true. Imagine without Puck.
It is too dark, but you need some comic relief. Because, the series as it was going, in the first 3 volumes, it was like, whoa, this is just dark as a motherfucker.
They already go to hell before they're even at the halfway point, okay? They had to lighten it up.
That's so true. But Puck is just that character that you need. He's a little comic relief on he's like the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what Puck is, in my opinion, right? He's that, there's actually some funny scenes here and there, and seeing Guts and Supriko and the other characters interact with Puck, I think it's funny. Puck to me is a funny character. The way he does it. Yeah, he is, the big-eyed anime character, but, you need him. You just need him sometimes. You need that person who can make you laugh and smile.
What is your favorite of the big three right now?
Of the big three, it's One Piece, because I just like the way Oda does his style. His style, his artwork, I like the fact that he has so many characters that he has amongst the main characters and actually pushes all of them. They all get their own, they all get their own shot. They all get their own unique time. They all have their own unique character development and aspects. My favorite character in One Piece is actually Sanji. Because the way I see is that One Piece is cluttered with Zoro fanboys. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take Sanji.
I'm a Luffy and Zoro fanboy.
Yeah, Luffy and Zoro for the win. I know.
Well, they're just the manliest characters, so I think that you want to go for your Gokus and stuff. There's just a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it is the shonen, stereotype, the muscles or being the hero. But Luffy, I actually like Luffy because Luffy in that aspect, he's different. He doesn't want to be the hero. I don't care about saving anyone. I'm really selfish. I'm doing this all for myself, and that to me is kind of cool. I'm like, yeah, it's good shit.
Dude, there's too many of us.
I
know. Dude, I don't walk into the Cloud Village or any conversation and tell people I watch all their videos. I'm just like, oh, you put out a new video? Okay, now I'll go check it out because you told me, not because I was looking.
A majority of us just cannot keep up with all the content that's on 1 or 2 topics for so many people on YouTube, maybe 3 or 4. And there's more than that. I'm gonna say maybe 20 people at least.
And there's 10 or more people in the Cloud Village, and it's just fuck it, you can't keep it all up.
Yeah. Exactly. You just can't do it. It gets riddled. It's too much. But that's why you gotta stick out. That's why you gotta be unique, have your own flow. Can't be the same, stoic person just stand from the camera like, hey, what's up? Yeah, like, nah. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work anymore, not in this day and age. Yeah, sure. Call Village. Well, basically, the Call Village are cool. I think I was one of the original members before Call Village got started. That was pretty cool right there because we all just got together. I think it was Uber Black Man who started this thing off where he just grabbed people that he knew, get them a call together, and then we started talking about a lot of random stuff. And then, things got pretty interesting when Uber Yukari jumped in. And then I think that's when we started to actually, create the Cloud Village.
That's when you guys picked up the steam and became what you are today?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then it was 6 of us. I believe it was 6 or 7 of us. I'm not too sure on that exact number. And then people started coming in because we decided to, get people in, have guests. The guests wound up being permanent. And so we had so many people because people wanted in. And then all of a sudden, as of right now, we had 18 people. Then we started to lose members, which is pretty good because 18 people is just too many. It's just some of these huge chat rooms with like 18, 16 people. Oh, man.
And there's like 5 different conversations going on in the chat, and
exactly.
And everyone's talking over each other. If you actually have a call going, it's just kind of ridiculous. Actually, I like the lower numbers. It keeps you more concentrated, and the people that are left are more focused. I'm not trying to be, I wish everyone that was part of the Cloud Village the best, but I think we're one of the best groups we've ever been at this current moment.
Yeah, no, definitely, because the thing about it is that we're all our own unique individuals, and for some reason, we just have this connection. We really are supportive of each other. But not only that, but I guess the word is that we're like peanut butter and jelly, man. We're like we work well together. We just do. That's what it is. We're not taking things too serious. There was one person who took shit way too serious, and he left. So maybe that's the thing, though. We're all just chill people. The original goal of the village was to create this. I guess what I want to say is, introduce people to a wider spectrum of anime and manga because
you're getting hit with everyone's view.
Community is way too centered on the big 3, and it is starting to get a little bit better. It is slowly but surely,
Dude,
working our way up there.
I really think the bigger it gets, the better it's going to be. Everyone should just embrace, you shouldn't see, Sawyer for Neverworld with 20,000 views and say, I want that, and be jealous. You should say, now, there's 20,000 people out there I could reach, obviously. Yeah. That's what you should see. And it's just that the community is growing, and it's really good. But as you're saying, we are pretty big 3-centric at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And
the thing is that for a fact that once Naruto ends, this community is gonna take a big hit because Naruto's over with. People are gonna start leaving the community. Thousands of people at a time, probably. And people are going to probably either they're going to leave the community or send it over to another series.
What do you think?
And that series,
it's got to be One Piece, man. I say One Piece.
Yeah, I'm thinking One Piece too. I'm thinking One Piece, or as of right now, Fairy Tail's on the boom, so maybe Fairy Tail. But that's pushing it because Fairy Tail is a series.
How do you feel about Fairy Tail?
I don't know. It's okay. It's ultimately okay. It's just for the pleasure. It's for the pleasure. It's not a good in-depth story. No. Nah, at least not yet. But if it ever gets to that point, I'd be shocked. But
it seems too predictable and too cookie cutter for me. It's I could just go watch something else that I like.
Exactly. It's very. It's like the definition of shonen.
Exactly.
It is the definition.
And it's I already know what that is. I'm ready for something a little more advanced.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I incorporate other seinen material. The seinen material is always always what you want when you are an older reader. You always want that sense of realism
and maturity.
The maturity. Because I get sick and tired sometimes where I see a person in One Piece or Naruto. And they get slashed, and I'm like, where are your organs? Do they even exist? Where are they? Where's your finger? Come on now. You can't even tell me that this guy cut you across the stomach.
Even someone getting cut someone getting cut in shonen is just symbolic.
Yeah,
that's the best way to put it.
Comes down to family.
It's all about. It's that actually meant that's them ending their friendship because he put a cut on him, It's just it's just also symbolic and dumb at the end of the day. No, not dumb, but you know what I mean. Simple.
Some of them can be too repetitive, and then thus they become like retarded because we've seen this like 80 times. You know,
Absolutely.
Why? What's the point? You know, I mean, ultimately, like I guess the best example would be when Naruto scratched Sasuke's headband in the fight in that waterfall valley. It's like,
and he stepped on the leaf.
Yeah, he stepped on the leaf. I was like, come on, like you can't.
We get it. We get it. You know, it's like
yeah,
it's gone.
It's so oversaturated. So come on. Come on, just one day. Let him, you know, do something just for the sake of doing it.
Like in the latest One Piece, when Fisher Tiger throws the gun into the water for the slave girl, it's like,
oh yeah.
It's like
symbolize.
I'm not gonna lie though, that latest One Piece was pretty powerful. I liked it.
Yo, the music they had playing at the background, I was like, oh my god, it was like the same thing. I remember it was the same soundtrack when Mary at the end of the CP9 just comes out of nowhere.
That's why it killed me, because it was the same music as Mary. I like freaked out when I was listening to that. I was like, why is this triggering something ridiculous in me right now?
The memories, man. They just come flooding in. You're like, ugh, whoa.
When I found One Piece, I like power watched the whole thing up to Impel Down in a month and a half.
Really?
Yeah, I freaked out because I really fell in love with it.
Wow. That's impressive. I don't even know. That's really impressive, dude. But yeah, I remember I got to the point where like actually I had it on my iPod, like almost like I think I have like maybe a few hundred episodes on my iPod, just stuff on my iPod where I watch it on the go. I don't know. And now I'm not doing it anymore. I don't need to, but I don't know. It's One Piece. Something about that series just captivates you in a way.
So,
just the way it is, man.
King of Lightning, what are you doing in real life besides making awesome YouTube videos and reviewing anime?
Well, basically, I'm in college right now, and I did, at first, when my college experience started, first year, dicked around too much. Second year, I tried the whole entire pre-major thing. And, ultimately speaking, it just wasn't for me. So what I decided to do is I decided to go to engineering because I do seem to excel in math as opposed to where, like the writing is not like, the writing is okay, but it's not something I want to do. Whereas math, I think it's easy. I think it's somewhat enjoyable at times. Like when you actually have an equation in front of you or like a really long theorem or like a really long integral, and then you try to solve the actual, the system and the theory, and when you actually get the correct answer, there's a sense of euphoria that comes out of that. So, yeah, it is super nerdy, but whatever.
Dude,
like it.
You review Naruto on the internet. You're already super nerdy,
Yeah. I guess I am.
It's just the truth of the matter.
Whatever, man. Nerds for the win. Nerds for the win. I play video games, YouTube videos on anime. Like, I love math. Like, my God. Like, where does it stop?
Where does it stop? It's the truth, man. I mean, I used to say I'm a closet nerd, but now I just say I'm a nerd. Because everyone always used to see me as like the jockey guy because I played sports in high school, and then I was like, no, dude, I fucking.
Same here, dude. I played sports in high school. I was very active in high school sports, and then college, like, you know what? I don't need to do it anymore. I'll just want to be me and do my thing. And my thing happened to be, super nerd stuff. But screw it. That's the way life is, man.
Dude, it's obvious that you can form a really well structured thought though, because their videos are very long and I don't want to say drawn out, but man, there's a lot of information in there. You don't just drop a summary and say, I liked it and you're gone. Like you draw it out. Like every time I see your reviews and I see like 14 minutes, I'm like, damn, I couldn't make it 14 minutes long. I didn't have that much to say.
Because you know why? Because, the thing is that the summary, it's not necessary. I realized because I started the way, and like recently, like I think it was last month, I recently switched just to solely review. Because the summary, people already read the chapters. Most people already read the chapters before they watch your review. And then they watch your review just for your opinion, what you thought on it. So reviews wind up being solely, just there for like the opinion. And the way I see it is that, okay, well, if I'm gonna be a manga reviewer, let me actually like review it and give my overall thoughts. I'm gonna give you guys key points, how these key points could tie in to the chapter itself and to the overall story. And then that could take a long time, especially if it's like One Piece, where Oda will give you so much information at one given time. I need to break it down, and that may take 14 minutes or 10 minutes, however long it takes.
Because you're hitting 3 or 4 characters sometimes in One Piece like manga or episode. You got to go through that. One Piece is notorious for giving you like a huge manga that's like the action is battling with the text bubbles. It's like, come on, you guys! Like, I can't keep track of all this stuff. that's one of the main reasons why we don't review the One Piece manga. It's just like we already do Naruto and Bleach that day. It's like One Piece 2 would be like a whole nother adventure.
Right, exactly. Yeah, like it does get clustered, which is why I sacrifice my, I guess it's the time at which the reviews come out. Like, I'm not gonna be that guy who posts it like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, no.
I'm I'm pissed. I'm not gonna say I'm pissed, but I'm kind of disappointed that it matters so much how fast you post. If you post the same day it comes out.
Yeah, you see that's the problem right there. It's like, I mean, people want it now. It's like, oh, now. But,
I mean, I can put it out now and repeat what happened, or you can wait 3 or 4 hours and I can actually come up with a fucking opinion, you know?
Right, exactly. I mean, that's the way it should be, because we are reviewers. We're supposed to review, not summarize. All right, otherwise it'll be like summary errors. I don't know.
It's easy to just, I always find people that can bash chapters. It's like, it's easy to bash. It's kind of hard to review.
Exactly. It's like you actually need to go take the time and develop a thesis, develop all this kind of stuff. I mean, ultimately, if you know what you're doing, and like if you're used to it, like it's not that hard. But it's just that people just don't want to actually, take the time to sit down and actually think. They want to just go sit down, say the chapter was amazing, bye. It's like, no. It's like, really? It's like, is that what we're doing now?
Yeah,
is that what this community's come to? Like, seriously?
You mentioned what happened. Awesome. It's like, come on. You'll know who the people who are passionate. Now, whether that passion turns out something great or not, that's up for you to decide with your opinion. But for the most part, I think that most long-term YouTubers have to be passionate people.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Because there has to be some sense of yearning when you want to do it. Like, people who aren't passionate and come here every week, they're the guys who get tired out. They're the guys who, don't want to be here. But if you love what you do, then there shouldn't be any problem doing it. I mean, it's as simple as that. It really is. And if you love computers, I love computers. Computers are, some of the circuitry of computers. It's just, I don't know. It's just really, really cool.
And technology is, like, changing our life. We're at the beginning of a huge change. I really believe that, with things like the internet. And, like, I'm talking to you for free on Skype right now, and I downloaded this free software called Audacity, and now I'm recording the call. Like, this stuff, it wasn't open to the public like 10, 20 years ago. Like, look at this. It's crazy.
Exactly. Dude, not even just, 30 years ago, you couldn't even find a good computer. Like, not even, when they had computers 30 years ago, just some big box.
And
pick up an entire room for like 1 gigabyte. It's like, Jesus, like, what is this?
And like a little over 100 years ago, we were riding animals to get around.
Yeah, exactly.
Now look at us.
I mean, it is the progress of humanity that is shocking in of itself, because there's always something new being developed. There's always something new being created, like how there's always a new, like, but yeah, a great example would be like how in the market, like you would see like an iPhone 4, 2 months later, iPhone 4S, like, oh my God, like, what the hell? So it is, the rate of change of technology and how we humans are developing, because we always want to aim higher, always want to reach our, this endless plateau, which never seems to stop. But hey, I mean, that's what we are.
I really don't think that there's like some master plan. Like, people always want to say there's one dude running everything and something's happening. I'm like, there's no one dude. This is just happening.
There's no one dude.
This is just happening, and we're just kind of along for the ride. There's this big company, Apple, over here releasing these badass phones. There's this company, Microsoft, over here running every other computer in the world, and they're both just doing whatever they want, full throttle. And then there's like the government doing whatever they want, full throttle, good or bad. There's just things happening around you, and we're all just kind of part of this.
Exactly. I mean, come on. Like, really, like, if there was one guy, just one prick who actually ran this entire show, I'll be mad. I'll be like, wait, so you. All this was created by you.
There is no Toby. There is no Isaac.
No, I don't buy that. I'm sorry. No, I don't believe that. I don't like you. Like, I don't like you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, I didn't vote for you. What the fuck? Why are you here?
Exactly. Like, what gave you the right? Like, I don't want to be your child. I'm like, no. Like, this is something that is created. I mean, if you want to say the one thing, I mean, if there was one true entity that is the be all end all, that is the universe itself. I mean, simply as that. Simply put.
That is the only thing in charge,
Exactly.
Because we're all subject to those rules, and that's it.
Exactly. The laws binding us by physics, by matter, by, gravity, and then so on and so forth. I mean, that's what we are. Ultimately, we are stardust. We are stardust. We are just here by chance and coincidence. We're not here because some guy just made us. Like, no, I don't buy that. I'm sorry.
I don't know how religious we got to get tonight, but you know, it's true. At the end of the day, if you believe in like the Big Bang and the universe and you know the laws of nature and what they are, we technically are stardust. Like we are carbon beings.
Like, even if you want to start earlier than that, like if you want to go to like you know just simple Darwinism, you know our evolution from you know primates to what we are today, like that in of itself proves that you know this guy didn't make humans like that. Yeah, humans, no.
There's a progression to everything, and it's just things just happen. They're just happening. It's cool. It's a cool thought. I hope I'm not blowing anyone's mind out there. King of Lightning, I'm really happy that me and you are talking because I really think that you are one of the best up-and-coming reviewers at this moment. I mean, you review a lot of things, you review often, and you're getting a consistent amount of views, which is something even I don't get at this moment. And I've been at the YouTube game almost 2 years now, and you just blew up. What's your secret?
My secret, my secret. Okay. The thing is that there is no secret to it. I mean, I guess the thing is that we all have our own unique personalities, and people tell me that they like the fact that I bring this sort of energy to my reviews. They say that, you know, like, I really, like, look forward to, like, your reviews because you have this energy. You're very outspoken. At the same time, you're truthful, you're honest. You actually go in depth with your reviews, and, I mean, that, to me, I guess, is what got me over the edge. Also, I had some help. I'm not gonna lie to you, too. Like, if I hadn't made this particular video, this particular person named Sawyer7Mage would have done a video response, which blew my channel up, skyrocketed. I guess within the probably a week or so, I got like 500 subs. I was like, whoa, okay. So I mean, props to him right there. I mean, like no doubt.
I'm pretty humbled by the fact that you mentioned that because I'm pretty aware of that in your history, and I think a lot of people, at least that pay attention to the community, saw you really gain some ground when Sawyer shouted you out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, because I wasn't expecting it. It was a video that because basically Unowan and Sasuke sent some information about Naruto. I did a video on that, caught Sawyer's attention, and you know, Sawyer gave me a shout out, and people were like, "Yo, let's check this guy out."
What video was that? What video was that?
Oh man, that was the Naruto huge spoilers. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. How they thought they were going to bring Jiraiya back and other things.
Yeah, Jiraiya back, the whole entire Sasuke time manipulation. People are like, what the hell? So you know, but
you know, in some ways, they did bring Jiraiya back because you know Kabuto is a sage.
Yeah, Kabuto is a sage. I mean, dude, actually, they're saying that Jiraiya could probably come back because his arm is still within like the Rain Village, and Kabuto might have gotten his arm and kept it hidden, so Kabuto may have an Edo Tensei Jiraiya waiting in the wait. Who knows?
And he was bleeding all over the place. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. He was bleeding all over the place. He lost an arm. I mean, there's DNA everywhere. Kabuto could just got in there after the whole entire battle because Pain left the village. He could have gotten there and then actually taken some DNA and left, you know. But what I will say is that when it comes to reviewing, when it comes to my success, if you want to call it that way, the thing is that I realized that people pay attention to you within the first minute or so. Now, I'm just saying, if you're naturally a stoic person, then fine, do you. I'm not going to be the guy to say, you know, like, be outlandish, be outgoing. You know, I'm not going to tell you what to do on your reviews. But people because YouTube is riddled with anime reviewers who review the same big three series, people want someone who's going to stick out there. People who are going to want someone who can, you know, I guess people want someone to actually, you know, worth the time to actually watch the video. They actually want to go out and check your content. So you need to have something that makes people, like, basically you want something that makes your content worthwhile. Yeah. And I guess for me, that was my outgoing nature. That's me being, you know, loud, at the same time cracking jokes, at the same time being overreacting on a lot of parts, you know. Like if Luffy knocks a 50,000 fishman, I'm ecstatic, I'm hyped, I'm going, I'm going bonkers. So I guess people enjoy that. And at the same time, I can be deep and analytical. You know what? I guess you want to have diversity, just diversity in general.
And your personality, like I always tell people, you don't have to create a character, but on some level you kind of are. And you have to be a person that's going to sell it. And it doesn't mean of course you like it at the end of the day, but you have to make the beginning, like you were saying, the first minute of your video, really just powerful, pop. You know, you need a joke, you need a line, you need to be delivering something for someone to say, I'm going to stay and watch this.
Exactly. I mean, that's the ultimately what it comes down to is that people. I mean, Ubi Akari puts out damn good videos, but Ubi Akari, let's be honest, my dude, I love you, but you put out some of these 2-hour videos, and people aren't gonna sit down and watch them.
You know, I'm not saying people aren't, but it's gonna attract an audience that's probably smaller than it could be.
Exactly. Yeah, it is attracting a smaller audience. But for this community, for people who just want to see, you know, their view, you got to be out there. You got to be explosive off the gate. Like, yo, what's up, you guys? King of Lightning here. You know, and then you got to attract people. You got to have, you know, that. I guess it's that charisma. Yeah, you want to have that charisma.
But you're also really consistent. You upload constantly.
Dude,
and I think that's really good.
It shocked me because reviewing, I mean, even though I like doing it, it's not easy. I mean, it's not easy, man. It's nowhere near as easy as I thought it would be. I'm like, ugh. Like, if you miss 1 week, like, whoa. Like, oh my God. People just blow up. So
exactly.
Being consistent. I mean, consistency, it's being true to yourself. Editing your videos is also a good thing. Like, if your videos, like, if you screw up, and if you screw up, like, really bad, then edit it out. Don't keep it in there. Like, if you fart, edit it out. Come on. just edit it out, for Christ's sake.
It's also kind of like delivering your content.
Yeah.
Like, in a more consistent way. It's just like, that's exactly what I wanted to say. I got rid of the ums and the weird part where I was talking about something that didn't matter. You know, you just sort of condense your information into something more consumable by someone.
Exactly. It's like whatever you feel comfortable doing, do it. All right. If you feel comfortable doing reviews topless, do it. Just do it. Don't be scared of trying something new. Yeah, just don't be scared. Don't be scared of trying something new. Don't be scared of, you know, flaunting around, dancing around. As long as you're pleased with what you're doing, as long as your integrity's still intact, then yeah, do it. I mean, my God. Like, I'm just here, I'm talking to you at the same time. When something happens I really like, I'm going to explode. I'm be like, yo, Luffy just knocked out 50,000 fishmen by looking at them. That's crazy. You know, people are like, yo, like, you know what I mean? I guess you want to have that connection with people, because people also get excited when they see that moment. And when you're excited, they're excited. And when you're angry, they get angry. And when you're sad, hopefully they get sad too. So, you know, it's a connection with your audience. It's that connection with your fan base.
Yeah,
and I guess I have that. I guess I do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, you're making it happen. There's no doubt. I mean, you pass me in subs, you get more views than I do, and like I always thought I was like up there with Yokorama, For Neverworld, and Sawyer, and then you came along, and I was like, whoa, who's this guy? You know,
the dark horse, man.
Yeah, right in.
I have no idea what happened, but I guess at some point, because again, I did get help. I mean, Yokorama did help me out at the beginning. At the same time, I was slowly working my way up. I was making friends with Ramen, Joten, Uber Blackman, Uber Hikari. We were all talking, conversing, supporting each other. And then, of course, the Sawyer thing at the end, with Sawyer icing on the cake, pretty much. You know, oh yeah, here's a few thousand subs, thanks. You know, like, whoa, okay, thank you. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, ultimately that's just the way it is. And I mean, people, I mean, think about it. Like, if Sawyer did a video response to my video, and if in my video I was really, you know, stoic, I wasn't being active, I was just staying there and be like, yeah, man, Naruto, and he's spoilers, like, no, people aren't gonna, you know, they're not gonna sub to me.
You gotta sell it. You gotta sell it.
It's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. Entertainment. YouTube is entertainment. That's what's here for. Entertainment.
Absolutely. Entertain it. You like Lord of the Rings? You like Star Wars? You like any of that stuff? You'll love it. You know?
Lord of the Rings is good. It's good. The first one, a little too much walking, but yeah. I mean, yeah. The first one. I mean, actually, I'm looking forward to seeing the return. I believe it was the Bilbo Baggins backstory. I believe they're doing now.
Yeah, the Hobbit that's coming out this year.
Hobbit. Right. Exactly.
I think in November. It's pretty badass. Very excited about that. I'm actually very excited about Prometheus. I'm not sure if you've seen that.
Ooh, yeah, Prometheus. That's what? Because is that about the origin of mankind? I believe
it's that, but it's Ridley. I can't say the name. Ridley Scott is coming back to do a prequel of Alien. So,
whoa.
Yeah, that's what's going on. And it is sort of the birth of the universe and stuff, but I won't get into it too much. But if you go check out the trailer, it gives away a little too much, in my opinion. So be careful, but it looks epic.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I will, because I need to see that.
That's the first.
I'll put it on my list of movie to see.
Yeah, that's actually the first
I want to see
movie.
John Carter. Did you see John Carter?
No, I didn't see that. Was that good?
Carter, Hunger Games. I need to see Hunger Games too.
I don't know if I want to see Hunger Games.
I want to see just to take a seat. I really I want to see Avengers. Obviously, who's not going to see Avengers? Like my God.
I'm scared that they're overhyping it. I'm scared.
Of course they are. It's Avengers, dude.
I'm just like
putting so much budget into the goddamn previews. Of course they're overhyping this.
Dude, but it's like the action. There's only like 10 minutes of action, and it's just like, you assholes. You made me think this was going to be epic, you know? And then,
yo, wait, who is the guy with the arrow in the Avengers trailer? I'm like, who are you? Like, I've never even heard of you. Like, do you know what that is?
It's supposed to be Green. No, not Green Hornet. Sure. I don't know, dude. We're horrible nerds right now. We don't know that.
Yeah, I know. We are terrible nerds right now. I should know this guy's name.
I don't know. Why is that girl in there with just the guns? What does she do?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, every movie needs a sexy chick. Have
sex sells.
stuff. She's powerful. Women empowerment.
Women empowerment.
She's there for women empowerment.
In tight clothes.
Yeah, in tight clothes. Yeah, pretty much. And kick ass.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. I'm very excited about the Avengers, but like I said, I think they may be overhyping it. So we'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. Maybe the movie is kick ass.
That's the way it is.
King of Lightning, along with your spoiler video that got shouted out with Sawyer7 made, you also made a Sasuke time travel video. And this is referring to the theory that Sasuke will be able to manipulate time, not the theory that Sasuke is a time traveler and he is actually Toby, because I don't believe that theory. Just me, though.
Yeah, dude, that theory, first of all, that theory with Sasuke, of Toby being Sasuke in the future, I think that's insanely stupid. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing that anyway.
We know our boy Sawyer7 made that video, and he's cool. He does his own thing, but we just don't agree with that theory.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not seeing it ever. But what I do agree with is that Sasuke can manipulate time, because we have seen hints across. I mean, first of all, take a look at Itachi. Itachi Tsukiyomi. What can he do with that? Even though Tsukiyomi is a genjutsu-based technique, he is manipulating time in a sense. He can slow down time to where I believe it was like a minute is like, 72 hours?
Yeah, it's like horrible. Remember when Kakashi got tore up by it? It felt like he was there for like 2 days or something.
Yeah, like, oh my goodness. Like that, come on. Like, that's a powerful genjutsu. And I mean, the thing about it is that that alone is not evidence enough to prove that Sasuke could use time manipulation. But what is evidence is that when you take a look at the Naruto generation original anime scenes, we see Uchiha Madara in the past, and at some point, Sharingan, and if you guys don't have the game, I'm sorry. I'm spoiling it for you. I'm sorry. But he's able to literally turn his Sharingan, and it starts spinning, and time freezes and rewinds. Like, what is that? Like, come on now. Like, that's evidence enough right there.
And
if you have Sharingan, you can manipulate time.
It makes sense that he would get that ability instead of the Rinnegan, in my opinion. Because I would be kind of like, no, he can't really get the Rinnegan. I think if he just slows down time, maybe he'll be good enough to fight Naruto.
Yes, because honestly, getting the Rinnegan, because I thought that you needed Senju DNA to get the Rinnegan.
And he would never let them make him half Senju. That's not Sasuke's prerogative. He's all about, he's all like, the fucking Uchiha is the best ever,
Exactly. So him getting Senju DNA would completely destroy his original purpose of, creating the Uchiha clan rebirth. But you're a Senju now. Like, you're half Senju. You're a half-breed. So you're a Muggle. Like, no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work out. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, when all the time he was fighting for wizard independence, and then he's a Muggle at the end. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Why they named him Sauce Gay? I'm like, come on.
Oh my god, that reminded me. Did you see the video that my Masking JC put out?
The troll one?
Yeah, the troll one. I was like, I mean, despite the fact that he used my intro, okay, fine. But dude, what was up with that Sasuke thing on the end? I was like, what is going on here?
Oh, the panties and stocking thing?
Yeah, so I was like, what is that? Like, that was so gay, man, as a kid.
Dude, I honestly, that video was pretty ridiculous, but I think Master King's one of the most original YouTubers in the community right now.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I actually like what he puts out. I mean, sometimes he puts out, content that's like, whatever. But that video he put out, like when he actually puts his mind to it, like, wow, yeah, he can make some creative stuff, man.
Yeah, and he's editing the fan dub and everything. So,
yeah.
King of Lightning, do you have any plans to partner your channel?
Oh, you just said the magic words, my friend.
I said the P word.
I actually applied April 1st.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But the thing is that I applied. See, the thing is that I applied for partnership, I believe it was late January. And I didn't get it at the time, even though I had 170,000 total uploaded views. They said no. I didn't have enough total uploaded views. I'm like, okay, fine. So I waited for 2 months. February is when I blew up big time, big time. And then by the time March came around, now I have I think around 385,000 total upload views.
That's like double.
Yeah.
Wow.
So hopefully that's enough. And the thing about it is that I don't think I have any copyright material when it comes to audio, because audio-wise, if you don't have lyrics and if it's just a beat, I don't think that they can charge you copyright. So hopefully I get it. If I don't, another 2 months off my skin to work on my channel. But if I do get it, great for me, because then I can make those thumbnails. Finally, I want to make those thumbnails so bad.
Who doesn't want the thumbnails?
Yeah, who doesn't want the thumbnails, right? Who doesn't want the thumbnails?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, Nerdy Mo got partnered, and I was like, why did you get partnered? Like, Nerdy Mo, all people. I mean, dude, no fake Nerdy Mo, but oh my god, really? Come on, man.
I wish you the best, Nerdy Mo.
We do. But I'm just thinking, like, what is YouTube thinking? Like, what are these? Like, what is their agenda right now? Like, where do they get their stuff from? I don't even know. But yeah, I mean, and then now we are the new generation, the up and coming. We're taking our spot. We're like cocky kids, coming out, making our way forward, like, yeah, we're here, bitches.
We're the supernovas,
Yeah, exactly. We're the supernovas, man. We're coming in with force, man.
Yeah.
By the way, dude, what do you think about Law and how he took out Smoker? Oh my goodness.
Okay, Smoker's not dead. Let's just be honest, straight up. We know that.
Yeah, I mean, he's not dead, but I don't know, dude. He took out his heart. Yeah.
Dude, and Smoker's kind of a, I'm fucking the Logio dude, you can't touch me, and then he just gets put down like that. I'm like,
Oda was creative with that. I was like, whoa, I did not see that coming. Okay,
I
thought that Smoker was going to win that fight.
How is Luffy supposed to even fight that guy?
I don't know. I don't know, because, I mean, Luffy wasn't trying Fishman Island. Fishman Island, he was always wounded. He's wounded when he took out half of Noah.
He was tied up when
Jones easy, and he wasn't even trying.
He was tied up.
So maybe, who knows? But Law at this point, Law is just ridiculous. Like, he is he's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's got some awesome devil fruit power. King of Lightning, thank you so much for coming on to the interview today, and it was really I think a great opportunity for me and you.
No problem, man. And man, this is the King of Lightning with SuperKamiGuru9000. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe for good quality anime content. I'll see you guys later. Make sure to subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day.